Hey guys, I created a tiny Mono marionette from Little Nightmares 2. Guys, I'm scared. After the first two videos of the Little Nightmares series on my channel, where I injured myself each time very badly, the hunter with a wire, the teacher hit me with a saw. Well, you know it, I didn't cut it out. I'm really scared that this time, while I am creating Mono, I will injure myself again. Today we will go very tiny. I found these beautiful metallic joints, and as many of you suggested, we will create Mono, but on a smaller scale. The teacher and the hunter were created with wooden arms and legs. But this time we will use these beautiful joints, which will bring a lot of weight to a tiny marionette and will therefore make it move in a very natural way. I'm using some super glue and we'll get in this tiny hook, which we will use in multiple ways. First, they are also the joints for shoulders and hips, but we will also use it on the other side for hands and feet. I'm getting more optimistic right now because the drilling, the dangerous drilling part, is already over. No injuries on my side so far, and we switch over to clay. I don't think I have ever injured myself by working just with clay. It is this wood, it is metallic joints and drills which make me really scared. We have this dark brownish gray, which we will use for the torso. In today's video we will not only create the character with clay, but also with a lot of fabric. I wanted to give this guy a very natural look. After we are done with the fabric part, you will still see some parts of this skeleton, and this is the reason I used clay. Now with this wire we will bring the joints in position. Please subscribe to the Clayclaim channel, don't miss future videos. It means so much to me. Thank you guys. We're adding a little bit more of clay. We still have to work on feet and hands. Maybe some wrinkles in the middle. Some details for the shirt Mono is wearing. Okay. For the skin tone I'm using the normal bright flesh, but I'll mix in the dark gray, which we just mixed, to make him look almost dead. Is he dead? I don't know. I don't want to spoiler. I haven't finished the game yet. Please don't spoiler me. I read so many spoilers in the comments. Don't do that! It's mean. We get the legs in position, stick in the wire carefully, because I don't want to injure myself. Not for the third time, not again. I'm quite confident that I finish Mono without injuring myself. Yeah. What do you think? Will I injure myself? No, not this time. I don't know. These are the hands, beautiful hands, and we can place all the parts onto the plate. And we are ready to go into the oven. Meanwhile, let's work on the head. First I thought about creating the real natural human head of Mono, but then I thought, no. Maybe in a future video but I wanted to create him with this iconic helmet, the cardboard bag with the 2 holes inside for the eyes, and we don't need any details inside. We take this beautiful thick paper. I'm getting on some marks. Carefully with a scalpel, I am creating the 2 holes, make it a little bit bigger. The sculpting tool. And the ruler is quite helpful to get some sharp edges on the paper. I think the body parts should be finished by now. Freshly baked. The joints I'm marking black. Why am I doing this? When I dress this guy up, some of the parts from the joints can still be seen. And I don't want them to be too shiny, so I'm just coloring them black. We start with a darker one for the trousers, the darker fabric. Just leaving out the area of the joints, so that the final marionette will be highly movable. Legs and arms aren't so difficult, it's just wrapping around and using some super glue for this. But for the coat, I will need some more help. I asked Kirsten once again here in the studio to make a tiny puppet coat, and we'll have a look what she created in a minute. We take once again some more super glue to create this beautiful, well, what's it called? Is it also a collar? A collar on the arms. It looks so beautiful, but it's so tiny, these tiny arms. And now back to the head. I get rid of this tiny piece of the needle. And I didn't injure myself. No, not this time. Carefully. And for the head, for the helmet, I can use all my knowledge which I learned about wrapping presents, folding tiny triangles, and using tons of super glue again. And the head is finished. Look at that, a beautiful cardboard bag. I have a tiny magnet, and another one. And another one. And look at that. I accidentally found out that the hands, the tiny hooks, are magnetic. And boy, we will play with this. I wanted to create some items for Mono. We take some silver, throw in some maybe black, let's go with black, and maybe some brown to make it really dirty. So it will be a metallic color. We are creating a tiny key, which is hanging on this chain, which I won't create, because you may notice it, there is a magnet included in the key. Ah. Stay there. Ah. What a fight. And hopefully in the end, Mono will be able to grab the key to escape and onto the next level. Okay. The key is finished, it's really tiny, and now let's get some help from Kirsten.
You're always laughing.
Yes, we're almost done. I mean, this one's pretty simple. It's very small, and there's still like the arms that are missing. And this is the Frankenstein one.
Not that ugly.
That's what
For
he
me,
said.
everything looks professional you touch.
Every time I ask Kirsten to help me, she is giving 200%. She's creating the blueprints for the fabrics, working on different pieces, even if it's just a coat, a tiny, tiny coat. And I think I gave her a really hard time because she created, I think 3 coats in total. Because the first one wasn't fitting, the second one neither. And then I told her, let's take a break and we'll work on this tomorrow. And what did she do? She sat down after I left and created the third one, which was just perfect. I will show it to you in a minute. Some buttons, the key, and we are ready to put this into the oven. Let's work on the box, the wooden box Mono can push and pull. I was thinking about creating something like this, and we need our hot glue gun for this. Will I injure myself? I don't want to. I'm so scared. I'm really careful with the pliers this time. Sharp edges everywhere. Maybe we can bring in like a texture, because these wooden boxes are, well, they have a really old and destroyed, damaged look in the game. The wood is too bright. We'll change this. We just throw on some color and some dirty water. But for now, I think this looks quite beautiful. The top part with the hot glue gun. 2 parts missing. With a gap inside. This will be the area where Mono will be able to grab, to push, to pull this box. And therefore, I'm using these strong magnets and placing them inside the box. I have no idea if this will work. Let's use some more hot glue sauce. Closing the box. Yeah, it's working! Look at that. Please subscribe. Let's hit the 3 million subs together. And we are collecting all the different parts, and assembling starts right now. Just adding this beautiful detail, which I totally forgot. Wrapping around the third coat, which Kirsten created. Oh, it's so beautiful. She even left some space for the tiny screws, these hooks. And now let's take the buttons and place them onto the coat. And the second and third. And I think there's also another button right for closing the trousers. Right there. Oh, Friday Night Funkin', what a beautiful artwork. Do you want me to create something from the game? Let me know and write it down in the comments. I'm sharing some of the beautiful artworks you shared over on Reddit. And every time I'm so surprised by the variety of creations, topics and games you are doing with clay. The strings are attached to Mono. Last working step, just coloring and making this box a little bit more dirty. And this means we did it! I created Mono without injuring myself. I think, well, the curse is broken. Yeah, I think I can do some more Little Nightmares creations if you like to. Now I'm not really scary anymore. Or am I? Well, what could possibly happen by coloring this box? Look at the details which I scratched into the wood. They are getting emphasized a lot by this dirty, muddy water. It's just acrylic paint. Okay, last working step. This is some cord, which I'm just wrapping around this box, this wooden box. And Mono will hopefully be able to push and pull the box, just like in the game. And I can't... A splinter from the box. I can't believe it. Guys, that's it.
You may have noticed the Rubik's Cube within the parkour. Check out the video from last week. I created the airship from Among Us on this Rubik's Cube. Have a beautiful weekend. Stay safe, stay creative. Bye.